What is going on, YouTube fam? Whew, as you can see, I am schwitzing here. But I had two unbelievable nights of sleep here. Not a sound, not a peep, no noise, no, just unbelievable. So now I'm waiting for Shaw to come here today at any moment to hook up the internet. And the other bonus is on my phone. You'll have 4 bars for your internet. And I got like full bars. Full. Over there, I was lucky if I had 1 bar in that dump of hell. Um, and even the people here, like, we're family. We look out for each other. They helped Wayne bring boxes in, and they waited for Wayne to come back with another load with carts of our belongings that we needed. Wayne's friend Richard, his wife Diane, was on the phone, and she could hear the noise from over there with those monsters up above, and she said, "Enough's enough." She told Richard, "I don't care what you're doing. You drop everything, you get that truck, you go over there, and you help Wayne bring the beds." And he did. And I'm so grateful because there was no way I could have went another 9 nights in that place. And this weekend's going to be crazy. The parties that go on in that guy's unit is unbelievable. So I'm glad to be out of there. And even this morning was the first morning where I could study scripture in peace and take in the Lord's word just in peace. It was beautiful. Gus is happy. When we came back here, Gus didn't have to adjust at all. And he's been loving it from the second he stepped foot in this apartment. Over there, he was on pins and needles, hiding all the time, frightened, because that's how noisy they were. Now, the downsize is, I forgot how hot it is in here. Like, you sweat like nobody's business. Like, it is just hot in here. And now my hands are red and my fingertips, and they're sensitive. And I'm getting like a combination of heat rash, but it's also, there's mold in the walls still that they haven't taken care of. Apparently they're gonna do that. They're gonna seal all the windows, and apparently they were up there too on the roof because there was leaking, because we're worried about the water coming in. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but I think that they're still working on it. They told us when we came back, they allowed us to come back, which I'm utterly grateful for. But they had told us that there was an apartment on 7 that they were going to renovate, which we fell in love with. And it was right above where my good friend Joanne lives. And I thought, oh, that would be so great when we get in there. But apparently I found out yesterday, he says, "Oh no, you're not getting that apartment. Oh no, that apartment's going to another tenant who was on the list. There's 2 people ahead of you now." And I'm thinking, okay. But so there's that. That's the first downsize. The second is the heat, and like the mold. Like, you could smell it when you walk in. Like, anybody that comes into the apartment, they can smell it. There's a smell. So there's that. My tinnitus is significantly worse here. Again, it's back. I had it a little bit when I was over there, but it went away. But now here, it's because I'm on the 9th floor. Across from me is all businesses, so all those air conditioners and the hums that, and there's a bunch of, up on top right above my head is like all the electrical units, the domes like for to pick up signals and stuff is right up there above my head. So I'm wondering maybe if it's that, I don't know. But hey, I was thinking last night when the tinnitus was really bad, it was like bothering me and I couldn't get rid of it or calm it a little bit to sleep. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather deal with the tinnitus here than deal with what I was dealing with over there. Like, that apartment is like the worst place I've ever lived with. The management company, they're absolutely disgraceful and shameful the way they treat people. And it wasn't just me, it's other tenants that are now stuck over there. They're dealing with it and they won't do anything about it. So at least it's not a personal thing. Apparently that's just the way they treat people. So we're gonna go there next week. Is moving day on the weekend. We're gonna move everything out and then we're just gonna clean it and leave it the way it was when we moved in, and then do the walkthrough. And Wayne's gonna make sure that we're not cleaning somebody else's mess that you never came to clean. That was the other thing that really bothered me, you know, with that whole thing. But yeah, I'm glad to be out of there. And Gus, as you can see, is a happy camper, right, buddy? Hmm? You like your new home? Yeah, you do. You like your new home. You want to say hello and welcome your new subs? You got new subscribers. Gus, you did. They come for you, buddy. They love you. Yeah. My happy little boy, you're going to fall off the bed. I can't rub your belly. Oh, there he is. The happy kitty, huh? And there's a, oop, you're gonna fall off, buddy. There's a woman that lives across the hall. That's not her fault because she has dementia, right? And Gus needs to be a part of the combo, hey, buddy? Anyways, she lives across the hall and she has dementia. And when we first moved in here, her apartment was so bad with flies because the whole place was just full of garbage, and family wasn't coming to look after her or take care of her for obvious reasons. There was thousands of flies. Like, there must have been at least 1,000 flies just in the hallway outside her door. Like, going down, there's like a door where you can take the steps, and just hundreds of dead flies all over the floor. It was crazy. They were in here. It was nuts. But they eventually got a hold of family, so you gotta come in here, you gotta clean this out. They were cleaning for 2 days, just hauling out garbage. But now the flies are back again, so I'm worried that, I don't know. I hope somebody takes care of it because it's nutty. I've probably killed like 10 flies since I moved in here, but all in all, I'm really happy just to be back. And yeah, once we get the TVs going, it shouldn't be too bad, in here. So I'm gonna go through some stuff. I got all my paintings hanging on the wall. Mama's right here beside me, her ashes. And of course she's around my neck as always with my cross that she bought me when she was sick, Yep, this is the one she gave me, and the one that she had for herself, I buried it with her. Yeah. miss my mom. Been thinking about her a lot lately, so anyway, I won't keep you guys too long, but you take care. We'll see you in the next one. I got some video ideas I'm working on, so but until then, love you very, very much. Thank you for being here for me as always, and to my new subs. If you made it far in this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your attention and your time. And welcome to your family, because we're a YouTube fam here, and you know, we're a community here that, you know, we love each other. So anyway, take care and have yourself a blessed day. Bye-bye.